Dangler. What does that license plate mean? The mind goes to all different places. Getting a motorcycle was like, this is okay. Well, I'll launch into my stupid reason that I decided to start riding, because everybody kind of, I guess this is sort of an obligatory vlog, I guess, for everyone. See, you can pass people on a Nighthawk. Will anybody tell you you can't? As long as they're going sufficiently slow. The reason I got a bike was because I watched the movie The Matrix Reloaded, and Trinity in that movie, who I thought was a complete badass until at least the end of the second movie and beginning of the third one, when she just basically turned into a damsel in distress. But the first movie she was total badass, and second movie she gets on this Ducati like a 996 or 998 or whatever. No, has this chase scene, it's totally epic, and like I was obsessed with that scene for a long time, and I like watched, you know, the making of that scene, and the stunt woman that was the rider, and all this stuff, and I was like, oh, that is just so cool that that woman, you know, that her stunt rider was not a guy, you know, it was a woman that was a really good rider. And I was just like, I could ride, maybe I could ride someday. And then I got like kind of just got obsessed with getting a motorcycle. Like I never thought, oh, I'll ride, you know, a Ducati, or I'll be a really good sport bike rider or anything like that. But I just got obsessed with like just riding a motorcycle in general as a female. I just was like, man, that was so cool and so badass, and I just really want to be able to do that, and so that's why, that was the dumb reason that I got a motorcycle. And that idea like just kind of simmered with me for years. Like that movie came out and I didn't get a motorcycle until 6 years ago, and it's 2014 now, so you do the math. But so anyway, I showed my sister some pictures of different bikes I was looking at. I was looking at this bike, I was looking at the Ninja 250, mainly. Those are pretty much the only two I was really looking at. And at the time, like the TU 250 I don't think was out yet, and there weren't all that many choices, and definitely no 300s or anything like that. It started right up and everything, and I was just in love with it from the time I saw it, really. And it was like the first bike that I really went to look at too. But it didn't have like, nothing against ninjas and sport bikes, but it didn't have that sort of plasticky look like a toy. Like I think a lot of times 250s are so small that they tend to look like toys sort of anyway on a good day. And when they have all that plastic on them and there's crazy graphics and stickers and stuff, and this didn't look like a toy to me. This looked like a real bike, and I was just like, I don't know, I just really liked it. But my sister said, I don't know, that bike looks kind of butch. She claims she'd never said this, but she totally did say this. But I guess she thought it looked too masculine, or I don't know. People that know motorcycles, I think, would be hard-pressed to say that a Nighthawk 250 is a masculine-looking bike, but her perception was that it was masculine-looking. And so I was like, whatever, haters gonna hate, I got it anyway. But the guy was selling it because he got it for his wife. Anyways, she decided it was too small for her, and quickly, or maybe a sports, and I think she got some kind of Harley something glide, Dyna Glide, Super Glide, Wide Glide, Monster Glide, whatever, expensive Glide. I don't know what it was. I don't know Harley's, really sorry. I don't know, he made me feel stupid for wanting to do it. He made me feel like this was just another one of my harebrained ideas that's not going to work. And I felt sort of down in the dumps after having bought it. because it just kind of stayed in the garage, and I didn't really, I don't know, I just was listening to a lot of other people, and it scared me, and I just thought, man, what have I gotten myself into? I took the MSF course and stuff, but I hadn't really gotten to ride out on the street with it, and so I finally, like, a lot of the first riding that I did was I really started out slow. Like, that Lexus right there, that Lexus is like tons of hail damage. Looks like a freaking golf ball. It's destroyed. Eyeballing this chick like, what are you doing? You know, she came to stop at the stop sign, so I proceeded, you know, at the speed I was going, which was about 35 miles per hour through this intersection. And she just gunned it. Like, as soon as I started crossing through the intersection, she just gunned it. And, like, I was like, are you serious? Like, I only had time to think, oh shit, this is actually happening. Like, and as soon as, and then I don't remember what happened. I still managed to hit her car. And then I don't know, I guess threw him to the ground or something. I don't remember the point from, like, I remember the sound of the impact. It was like a crunch type, thud type sound, and I remember being on the ground. I don't remember anything in between that. But, like, my bike, I guess, like, sort of landed on my leg, and I had this concussion, and I don't know, I just remember thinking, like my stomach hurt really bad, like my intestines or something, like, from the inside, it was like a pain I've never felt before, and I just thought, this is it, I've hit something, like, something's hit me in the gut, and I'm bleeding internally, and I'm gonna die like this. And, like, I don't know why my mind went straight there, but it was just like, I thought I was really seriously injured. This guy's off-roading. I don't know if they caught that in the rear view or not, but he just went up over that curb. Watch me get caught. I'm such a puss. You guys in Australia and California have it good.